Happy Friday! How's everybody doing? I just had a slight emergency. Not really an emergency. My simple syrup was burning because I went upstairs to change and I stupidly left the oven on. And I came down to find my simple syrup all burned up. Oh well, fire alarm didn't go off, so I guess we're lucky. Hi Christine, how are you? Okay, so tonight's, hi Sally, tonight's cocktail will be Silver Bells. And we will be using gin. So it's a nice, lovely, little, pretty, fancy cocktail. A perfect cocktail before Christmas Day dinner, or just when you want something pretty and simple, easy, but still a little fun. Okay, so it's basically a gin fizz. What I was trying to do to make it more Christmassy, it was to take these silver sparkly sugar, and I was going to make a simple syrup and then add this at the end to see if the silver would retain in the simple syrup, and then add that at the end. But it burned, so I'm not going to try that. I'm just going to use my regular simple syrup, and that's that. So let's get started. Okay, so basically what a gin fizz is, it's a spirit, it's a citrus, it's a sugar, and egg white, dry shaken, more shaken, and then at the end, some sparkling water. So we will start with, what do I want to start with? I know I'm looking around. We will basically start with the gin. Alrighty, so we are going to take, I don't know, I had a pretty, just going to use this. This is going to make 2. So we're going to take 4 ounces of gin. We're going to add that. And then we are going to take citrus. And of course, I'm going to use lemon. And you would do, for 4 ounces of gin, you would do 2 ounces of lemon juice. Actually, you know what? Don't hate me. I'm going to start over. With this cocktail, I knew I was screwing up. I have it all written out in front of me. I want to do it per cocktail, just like I did yesterday for the Mai Tais, because when you have to shake something really well, you don't, like I have to shake the egg whites in it, and I don't want to have so much liquid that the egg whites don't get frothy. So when you're using egg whites for your top of your cocktail, you really want it to be frothy at the end and not just okay. So make these per order. Make one at a time if you can. So let's start over with that. Let me just get a real shot glass. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Here is 2 ounces of Bombay gin. Of course, you can use Hendrick's. If you use a more traditional gin, you will have the botanicals will blend so lovely with the citrus and the simple syrup and the egg. And if you use one of the more modern gins with more of a planty, herbaceous quality, it'll still go lovely. It'll just change it up a bit. So that's up to you if you want. Just, I think for a gin fizz, technically, a London dry gin is the way to go. Okay, let me keep going. All right, now we're gonna add lemon. Now I'm gonna have to get my knife and cut more lemon, because I used the other lemon for the fake one that I'm not using. Okay. All right, anybody got any big, hi Steven, how are you? Anyone have any big plans tonight? I'm gonna change back into a sweater and hopefully make it out just for a quick cocktail with some friends. Very, very small gathering. We'll see. Tom's finishing work. I'll see if he can come with. All right, so that is 2 ounces of gin to 1 ounce of lemon juice. Usually, it depends on how juicy your lemons are. Usually you can get 1 ounce out of a half. All right, now we'll take 3/4 ounces of clear simple syrup. You don't want any of your, I'm gonna do a half because I don't really want it that sweet. You don't really want it too sweet. I don't know. I like use a half. I think a half is more than enough, especially if you're making homemade, if you have homemade simple syrup and you know you made it nice and thick and rich and creamy. Okay, now here's the fun part. We are going to take 1 egg white. So sorry, I used my bowl to dump my drink and now I have to take it out. Okay, so I have 2 eggs here. Everything is like, the light's always different every night. Okay, I have 2 eggs out because you know I'll probably screw up the first one and get some shells or some yolk. So I'm gonna take my egg and just, nope, see that one didn't work. I'm too nervous, I'm too rushed, and now I'm not doing it right. Okay, we're gonna take our egg and we just want the white. We don't want any yellow whatsoever. All right, perfect, okay. Now, I'm gonna take your whisk, and I want my little whisk, sorry. I didn't think about whisking. I'm gonna whisk it even before it goes in my cocktail, even though it'll get shaken enough in there. I wanna make sure, all right, just till it gets a little bit, oh, that was a horrible part. So I was gonna strain it out anyway, because you know how there's that gloppy piece of egg white? I was gonna use my little metal strainer at the end to, when I pour it into the glass. So now I don't have to. It fell out if you weren't paying attention. All right, so now 1 egg white. Okay, and now we're gonna shake. Now, I didn't add any ice to this shaker, so this is what you call a dry shake. When you literally are making an egg white in your drink, first 10 seconds, you're gonna do a dry shake with just your liquor, your citrus, your simple syrup, and your egg white. Don't know why. Nothing's working out tonight. Okay. Now I'm gonna add some ice. You don't want crushed ice for this cocktail. No crushed ice. All right, there you go. And now you're gonna shake for an additional 10 seconds. And this now will get it extremely frosty. You could also be chilling your glass. I should have done that before. You can either chill it in the freezer or you can chill it by just putting some ice in your pretty coupe glass. This is a pretty, I don't know why the glare is there. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, when you can't hold it anymore, you know it's done. You dump your ice. We're gonna strain it anyway. It's so pretty. Now, if you wanted to, you can do a little bit. That's probably a ½ ounce of egg. You can additionally take your egg whites, 2 separate ones, and do them with a blender really quick so that you get a little bit more of a froth. Or you can take another egg white and shake it up so you get a real big froth. I'm just doing it like this. And you're gonna top it off with a little club or whatever is your choice. And you could also, if you're not into the egg white, you can make this and you can put, oh, it's so pretty. I hope you can see it. I'm gonna have to take you off of there. Can you see it? Oh, it's terrible. I don't know why it's so bad tonight. Perfect. I love it. So, oh, look, there I lost the glare. So you can, of course, let's do that now, just so I show you. Take your lemon, and if you have such pretty sprinkles, let me get a clean plate. All right, because I don't want to waste all of these. I want to use them for some special cookies and some special cocktails for some special people. You know I'm all about the rim. I love the pretty rim. Look how pretty that is with silver. And then you can just pour it in. And that's a silver bell. This is a beautiful, classy cocktail. It's so light. And I know you people think, oh, it's 2 ounces of gin and just a drop of lemon and a drop of simple syrup and a drop of egg white. You can't even, these are dangerous. You can't even taste the gin. It's beautiful. All right. Well, I wish I could do that all over for you. while I have everything in front of me, because it really is a quick, cool little cocktail, and I kind of screwed it up with spilling some egg whites and spilling some egg yolks and what have you. And the other thing I was going to say is I use the ice from an ice machine, but this, when you're shaking it, you're better off using just regular old ice cubes, like the big kind, not the big square ones that everybody's using right now. I just mean regular ice cubes from the fridge, because you just want to give it a hard shake as opposed to having all the water melt in it with little ice cubes. Cheers. It's a wonderful, wonderful Christmas cocktail. Very fancy for the holidays. Would be beautiful for New Year's too. Can you see it? All right, cheers. Take care. Talk to you. Oh, see you tomorrow for some fun drinks.